this is exactly what I've experienced in my life. You move in a different kind of balance, and it doesn't have anything to do with what you're thinking. The thoughts don't have really much to do with it. It's a heart-based way of perceiving, and in terms of business, we do business so we make money, so we can feed ourselves and our families and take care of everything. But it's the same way when I was talking about that store that we did in that way. We were never concerned about how much money we made, but it did come to a place where we were making like $50 a day in the beginning, and it was tight. It was really, really tight. And this is another example to show you. And next door, we had to come up these stairs, and the guy who owned that building didn't like, this was in the 70s, didn't like all these hippies coming up here and the kinds of people that he saw. So he decided to put a new face on his building, and it put the scaffolding over the front of the whole building for 6 months. And to get into our door, you had to squeeze a little opening and slide through this door to get in there. And so we went upstairs and we sat in meditation together, and they said, well, probably we're not going to make it because we're barely making it now, and now he's sealed off the front door and nobody can even find us. And somebody said, but there's God. And we said, yeah, that's right. So we went into a meditation, and we just said, okay, it's your store, God. You do whatever you want. If you don't want us to be here, we'll go. And if you want us to be here, okay. And the very next day, and this is true, the very next day, we had all these people come to the store, and we sold $500 worth of stuff, which was like 10 days of stuff, right when this was the worst time. The next day, it was a little more. After that, we never sold less than $500. It finally went up to over $5,000 to $6,000 a day. And there's no explanation for this. On a logical mind, we should be out of business. We got so busy that when we would open the door at 9 o'clock, by 9:30, the store was so full we had to stop people and wait till one went out and another one came in. And it went all the way down the stairs and went down after a while. It went down between 1 and 2 blocks. People would wait for an hour and a half just to come into the store. We didn't do anything different except we positioned ourselves different within the energies. And this is the key. If we really live this, and it takes courage, that's where the fear is so important, not to be afraid, and really believe in the truth of our existence here in this reality. And if you just let go and really trust and believe in yourself and your relationship with God, because every single person has an intimate relationship with God. It's not just kind of one off to the side somewhere or something. It's direct, it's intimate. And when we reconnect with that relationship, then the normal rules of business and life and everything else don't apply anymore. And there are many people who live this all the time, and they're usually very quiet, and you don't know them. They're simple. They don't. They may never talk, and you would never know. They walk by, and you'd never know. But there are people that are there, and they completely trust in life. There's no worry in them. There's no hurry. There's no rush. They're just breathing, and they're in the moment. And this is so important for us to know this. How do we get there?